Ms. Lawana Geltzer,
Good afternoon.
how are you today?
I'm okay. Just very concerned, very concerned.
And please tell me about what, because I know you're a concerned citizen, and there's so many things going on here in Orange County and beyond, and I know that you're on top of things. So please inform me and the people what we need to know.
I need the people to just take note and understand when the policing, community policing, when it's conducted by local police officers, law enforcement, is all a game, show, dog, pony. They just want to lead you on, believe that they really care, when all it is to buy them time to continue to do what they're doing. Just left the meeting, supposed to talk about community policing, started an hour and 15 minutes late. And for those who are conscious of time and how serious this topic is, I was upset. I was appalled that they didn't understand that this is a serious matter, especially in zip code 32805, where it was being held. And no matter what their intentions were, you've got to understand it's important to hear from the community and respect the community and what they have to say. I say this over and over again. Orlando Police Department is number one in the country for excessive force cases. Number one. So community policing is so important. So if you're going to have that topic and you want to make sure we all understanding and working on the same page, you need to get down and get dirty and get to work. And we didn't get it. It was all about advertising. We're here. How many of y'all want to be police officers? You never got to why the community don't trust the police.
Exactly.
We don't trust you. We have been demanding a white paper study be done in Orange County by the Orlando Police Department. Less than 30-some thousand to do. Instead, you want a $300,000 tank, Sheriff Dimmons, to go into the communities of color and intimidate us anymore. Then Orlando Police, you guys just got a new headquarters, $10 million over budget because you're not right in pad mode and you're going to make sure we be in line. And I always tell people this. The day that they change their stripes is the day I start believing they're serious. And the bottom line is policing came from slave patrol. Those were the slave people patrol that went out and captured the property of the master. That's where it came from. And you still got people with that mindset. Our job is to fear and intimidation. It's not to protect and serve. So this is a serious issue when you're number one in the country. It's a serious issue when you're still violating the civil rights of the citizens that live in certain zip codes. And it's serious when you have changed your policies away from the federal level, the state level, and even on county levels where you have a use of force metric that's 6 levels, but you could then show us to 4. So instead of training your officers to comply, you change the policies to cover them. So an officer, an Orlando police officer, can use a chemical agent at first contact with you. That's a serious matter, and it needs to be addressed. Chief Mina and all the other ones. Until you start fixing the policies, we can sit and talk all day till we blue in the face. It's not going to make a difference. When you're patrolling us by fear and intimidation, that's what you're doing. Keep us in line. Keep them in check. Hold your hands up. Do this. Do that. Your body cam never works. We're still waiting to get a contract. That was 2 years ago with the body cams, right? They still don't have body cams in place. So I tell all your listeners and all my listeners, get your own body cam. Start protecting yourself. Because they're not going to make changes. All they're going to do is do advertisement, marketing, ploys, everything possible. Give you a fish fry, some hamburgers, some ice cream, and then do you wrong continuously. It's up to you to wake up people and say no more. Because they're not going to change their stripes. They're not. And you say, oh, LaWanda, you just beating up the police. No, I'm not. You've had chance after chance to address this issue. If you were serious, you would take the community serious about their concerns. We gave you a community action plan, recommendations on what we felt like could make a difference, a 3.5-year study. And you don't even want to do nothing about it. You just want to continue to have these nice little events, bring out the little kids, give them some food, and everybody clapping. And all along, the people that's not there probably being harassed around the corner by the Orlando Police Department. So, to all my listeners, Orlando, don't shop here, don't visit here unless you're prepared to know how you will be treated. And until we start understanding, they will not change until we start demanding them to change and holding them accountable. That's all I have to say right now. Any other questions, sir?
No, I just want to make a statement. I just want to get your feelings on it, that it just seems so hypocritical with this being the #1 tourist destination, so family friendly, so tourist friendly, that certain zip codes are chosen to be treated fairly and others slip through the cracks. It's just so hypocritical to me. And why is it like that? I mean, there's enough money coming here. There's enough revenue coming here. Why are we treated like this? I mean, just why? Are we in the way of their money? They feel it's theirs. You know, they leave the drugs in the neighborhood. They dip us in feces and shoot us for stinking. You see what I mean? I mean, what?
We are money to them. Private prisons. If you continue to harass and arrest the same people, you got a flow of people coming into the prison. You making money. It's all about economics, people. Wake up and understand you might have your freedom when you said you don't have to work for master. But if you in jail and they are a private jail system, who you working for free? And who they making money off? Modern day slavery. Come on, people, wake up. That's why they do it. They need you in jail so you can do their work for free. So they can make money off of you. You don't have no rights. Taxation without representation when you get out because you can't vote. Come on. Wake up, people. Get mad. Get angry and do something about it. Don't keep taking it. Say something. Tell these officers, we know you good, but you know who the bad ones are. Speak up. And let's get rid of them. But stop taking us for granted. And stop taking the community for granted. And stop this dog and pony show. Like, see, we had this event, and we videotaped it, and everybody was clapping. Did you talk about the policies? Did you talk about the changes? Or did you tell black people, especially, how to comply with how they being mistreated? That's what you were doing tonight. That's what you're going to do. When you get stopped by the police, don't say nothing. Hold your hands up high. If he sits you in the dirt, just sit there, don't say nothing. Well, I ain't did nothing. So what? You being racially profiled. But isn't that wrong? Don't say nothing. I got to do this to you because you black. I got to get my numbers up. Whatever you want to say or do, that's what they're going to do. If you want to sugarcoat it for what it is, sugarcoat it. But I'm looking at it as economics. You money when they arrest you. They got to make sure all those people are in control. How do you do that? Threaten them. Police them excessively. Treat them differently. Beat the crap out of them. Turn the body cams off. The list goes on and on, right?
Yes.
So when you're ready to talk about true community policing and making changes, let me know, people, because I'm ready to get to work. I got the data. We've been doing this for 3.5 years. We tired. That's all we saying. Let's get to work and stop playing with people's lives. How many more people going to have to be put in jail or been discriminated against by law enforcement?
Or killed.
To realize we have a problem.
Or killed. You know, I have to
Yeah.
applaud you for being a true leader, because the way that things are in 2017 and hopefully not beyond, we don't have true leaders that are not afraid to speak the truth. It just seems that back in the day, during the civil rights movement, let's just pick that time, we had more leaders who were willing to sacrifice. With all of the politicians that we have in the black community, with all of the pastors, preachers, and churches in the black community, where's the mobilization? Why is there so much silence? Why?
They've been bought out for $500. They've been pimped out. And then they pick and choose who they want to be your community leader. I saw people sitting on a panel I've never seen do anything but hand out some food. But they were safe to be on the panel because they wasn't going to say stuff that would really be the true dialogue. We just need to wake up and understand. They winning. Because you giving them a pass, people.
I see.
They winning. And then when you get beat up or something happens to your loved one, then you pick up the phone and want to call somebody like me or Lance or others, and then you want us to say, do what? Well, they did me wrong. Oh, really? Where were you when we were telling you they don't do you wrong? Where are you? But when y'all understand, they're never going to change until we make them start changing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not no good cops. I'm just saying their policies covers their bad behavior. And if they're not willing to change their policies to be in alliance with all the rest of law enforcement, that should be a red flag right there. That's the red flag. Their policies cover their bad behavior. And then you go down there and file a complaint and it go to 513. Then they harass you, and if you got witnesses, were they ever arrested? Did this ever happen? Did this ever happen? Everything to discredit people.
Yes.
But the officer was the wrong person. They were in wrong, but you don't know how to even never go down there and file a complaint without somebody with you. Never do it. Never think that they gonna be your friend. OPD exonerate the Internal Affairs Division, exonerate every officer, no matter what he or she do. When y'all gonna wake up and see and smell it? Stop calling me when they do you wrong. They gonna do you wrong. Now what you gonna do about it?
That's right.
They gonna do you wrong. Now what you gonna do about it? At one particular time, 1 in 3 African Americans gonna be incarcerated. Now, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
That's right.
That's the data. They always at our community doing us wrong. Now, how many more of us gotta go to jail, be beaten up, killed before you wake up and realize that's what they're doing to us? I just say, people, use your voice, be heard, make a difference. Get involved. Hold these police accountable. And don't just take this dog and show pony. Don't go for it. The ropey dope. If so, I got an island in the Caribbean I need to sell you. Because this is serious time. It's 2017. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Remember, policing came from the slave patrol, and you still got some of those individuals with a badge, with that mentality that I got to protect the property of the master. And you are a slave. You are less than. You are a bad individual because you live in this zip code. You're a bad individual because you're black. You're a bad individual because you know your rights and you say something. You're a bad individual because you were just walking, minding your doggone business. And I'm going to check you and let you know I'm in charge.
Race soldiers.
Okay.
And if there are any bad cops, did I say if? For the bad cops out there, if there are good cops, how come they're so quiet? I don't understand it.
It's more important to have their job and their pension plan than to do what they were sworn to do, protect and serve the community.
Well, protect and serve. They never said on the side of the vehicle who they were protected and serving. That's the thing. They're very selective in that. Finish the sentence. Look around and you'll know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're protecting and serving themselves and making sure they keep their pension and everything else. And they always say, well, we want to go home. Okay, if you got to break the law and discriminate against me so you can go home, so you can feel like you're in charge, maybe, no, not maybe, you chose the wrong profession. I don't want you policing me no more. I need you to lead the force now. Because we don't want you. Because you're the problem. You're the problem. Because if you were doing the right thing, people would speak up and tell you if somebody in the community is doing something. But why would I tell you that somebody's doing something wrong when you just cussed me out for no reason? And you disrespected me for no reason. So I just say to this, I got to go to all my listeners and Lance, wake up, my people. Wake up.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at LanceScurv.com and follow Scurv on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under LanceScurv.